study graphical representation of motion. So what is the meaning of this graphical representation of motion means? Suppose you see in this one, representation of motion in the form of, we have constant speed, we have uniform acceleration, we have zero acceleration, we have uniform retardation, we have increasing velocity, decreasing velocity, or in the sense of speed, both velocity or speed same. Now onwards velocity or speed same whenever I use, you remember. So now we will discuss the various types of graphs which can be used to calculate speed or velocity or acceleration or the distance covered by a body. Like that, everything we'll remember. And a very important point to remember here is that in the drawing of graphs, the terms of speed and velocity are used in the same sense. And by using these graphs, how we can calculate the acceleration, how we can calculate the distance, how we can calculate the increasing speed, how we can calculate the decreasing speed. That is all we are going to study in this one. So in this first graphical representation of motion, we are going to study distance time graph. What is the first type of graphs? Distance and time graphs. What we should call? Distance and time graphs. What is that? Tell me. Distance and time graphs. You may observe here. Distance and time will give you one thing. Will you say what is that? Distance and time. Distance and time will give you one thing. What is that? Please. Are you tell me? Yeah? Distance and time will give you one thing. What is that? Can you able to say? Are distance by time, what it will give? No response from anybody. Laksha, Mahalakshmi, Tamil Selvan. Are distance, first type of graphs are distance and time graphs. So distance and time graphs will give you one thing. What is that? Distance by time, which will give you something. What is that? Distance traveled by time taken by a body, which will give what, man? Then stop the class. No issues. Nobody is speaking, then what I will do? Let it be. So if we take one axis, we are having always graph. One is x-axis, another one is y-axis. So this is x-axis and this is y-axis. So if we take, understand. So always time is in x-axis. Remember, whatever the graph it is, time is in x-axis. So now y-axis will come on next remaining. Time is over. Y-axis will come. Distance will come. Who will come? Distance will come. Now, if we draw a graph here like this, this is only called as uniform speed. What we should call? Uniform speed. Understand? So always you remember, distance and time graph will give you understanding speed. So we can say that the distance and time graph of a body which is moving at uniform speed is always straight line. Moving at uniform speed is always what? Always it is straight line. Understand, Pradosh? Pradosh, always distance and time graph will give you what? Distance and time will give you what, Pradosh? Others are not speaking. They don't know. Distance and time graph will give you what?
Speed.
Speed. That is what I am saying. So if it is a uniform speed, as we have studied, then the straight, always the graph will be straight line. Now, sir, what is the velocity acquired by a body? Then how we can find the speed or velocity means? Remember here, the speed of a body, how we can identify, sir, means. Understand? So the same graph, I will extend both x-axis and y-axis. You remember, this is time. How to find speed, I am saying. So you also need to find the speed like this only. So this is distance and this is time. Now if I draw like this, this is the uniform speed or uniform velocity. Now, sir, how to find the speed of a body? What is that speed means? How we can find means? As we know that initial point is represented as O, and here also initial point is represented as O. Now, if we'll extend this point, particular point is A, we want to find the speed at that point. So then you extend into the x-axis. Let me assume that point is B. Like that same way you extend into the y-axis. Let me assume that point is C. So now, if you'll observe here, as we know that what is the speed drop? What is the speed? Tell me. Speed is equals to what is the formula? Speed is equals to what is the formula? Speed is equals to distance traveled divided by time taken. Is it yes or no? Yes or no? Now, if I have given distance, you people can find if I have given distance and time, you people can find the speed. But the graph, how we can find means, remember always, understand, the slope of the graph will give you, understand, speed of the body. Are somebody speaking? Unmute. Always remember how to find the speed from a graph means, remember, the slope of a graph. The slope of a graph is only gives you the speed of a body. So here, the distance traveled by a body is known as AB. Understand? Slope divided by OB. The time taken is OB because this is time axis and this is the distance axis. So the speed is equals to OA divided, AB, distance traveled, which is equals to OC, correct or not? AB divided by, and time taken is equals to OB. So this is only known as speed of the body. From the graph, how we can find the speed of a body means, remember, always slope of a graph will give you the speed of a body. What it will give you? Slope of a body will give you the speed, understanding. So as we observe here, at this point, we should find the speed. So now means in the sense of what? Distance traveled divided by time taken. So now, how we can find, sir? Here you have not mentioned anything. Means in the sense of, if I will extend them in downward direction, it will cut the x-axis and particular point. Understand? So the distance traveled is equals to slope of this line. The slope of this line is only called as, understand, speed of the body. So slope is equals to what? The OB divided by, AB divided by OB is the slope of this graph. If you'll observe, this is the slope of this graph. A, B, and O. So slope means what? This is the slope. So AB is the distance traveled divided by OB is the time taken. That's all. That is only will give you the speed. You understand how to find? Tell me, Ar.
Yes, sir.
Always
Yes,
remember. So this AB by OB, what we should call this one? AB by OB, what is this called as? What is this called as?
Distance by time.
This is only called as what? Slope of the graph. What we should call? Slope of the graph. So always remember, Laksha, nothing is there. This is called as distance and time graph. Now, for this distance and time graph, I want to speed. What is that uniform speed means in the sense of, I will make a dotted line. At this point, I want the speed so that I will extend with the help of imaginary line. I will extend the line from that point. I will draw one line which will cut this x-axis. So let me imagine that point is B. Now, how to find the speed of a given body from the distance and time graph means just find the slope of this line. That's all. So slope means what here? AB divided by OB is the slope. Means from this point to this point. This is only called as slope. Mathematics. That is only. What is this point? A and B. This side divided by this side. What is this side? OB. So OB, why we are taking here? This is the time taken. So that only OB. And this is AB. Why AB? AB is equals to what? Distance traveled. Is it yes or no? Which is equals to distance. Understanding? Parallel side, both are parallel. So that only OC or AB, both are equal. So I can write distance traveled is equals to AB divided by time taken is equals to OB, which is only known as slope of the graph. Understand, Pradosh? Laksha, you understand now?
Sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You understand or not? This is all about the distance and time when it is uniform speed. When it is uniform speed, then we can identify the speed by calculating the slope of the graph. By calculating the slope of the graph. Slope means always what? This side divided by this side is only the slope of the graph. Are you clear? That's all. Understand, Ra? Right, first one.
Yes, sir.
This is what? Uniform speed. If it is a non-uniform motion, what will be Ra? If it is a non-uniform, x-axis, time, and this is what? Distance. Now what will come? Non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion, how it will come graph? Like this will come. Is it yes or no? Yes or no? I have already taught you, correct? So this is the graph of
Yes, sir.
non-uniform velocity, non-uniform speed or velocity, non-uniform speed or velocity. That's all. Do it fast now. First, distance time graph, distance time graph, distance time graph. Distance time graph always will gives, distance time graph always will gives speed of a body or velocity of a body. Speed or velocity of a body. Distance time graph always will give you speed or velocity of a body. Speed or velocity of a body. If body is traveling uniform speed, if body is traveling uniform speed, unmute yaar. Body is traveling uniform
Sir,
speed.
1 minute. Sir, 1 minute. Repeat, sir.
Okay. If body is traveling uniform speed, if body is traveling uniform speed,
Sir, distance and time graph will always give you what, sir?
speed and velocity, speed or velocity, always. Distance and time graph will give you always speed or velocity. That's all. Understand, brothers? Because distance by time will give you what? That is only correct. That's all. So now, if it is a uniform velocity, then the graph will be like this. If it is a uniform velocity, graph will be like this. Uniform speed or uniform velocity. This is the graph. Understand? So in this case, how to find the speed? Speed is equals to, what is the formula? Distance traveled. Say, distance traveled divided by
Distance travel by time taken.
time taken. So now how to find the how to find the speed from the uniform speed graph? How we can find? Yeah, you should write Manya. Very, very important. This is only graphs. So we can just find the slope of the graph. That's all. So this is the time axis. Understand? So now just find the slope of this graph. That's all. So let me imagine this is the point A. Extend the lines on both x-axis and y-axis. Now, slope of this graph. What is the slope? Slope is equals to AB divided by OB. So that is only equals to speed. So speed is equals to distance traveled is AB divided by time taken is OB. So which is equals to what? Speed. That's all. All of you right. Completed? Completed this one?
Yes, sir. Completed, sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
That is. So now you write one point here. So this kind of, if it is always straight line, this motion is called as what? What we should call? Uniform motion. What we should call?
Uniform speed.
Uniform speed or uniform,
Sir.
uniform speed or uniform velocity. If it is not a straight line, if it is a curved line, then you can write what? You can keep here. Understand? Just draw
Non-uniform motion or non-uniform.
non-uniform speed. That's all. So time axis, time, understand? And this is what? Y axis always distance. Distance and time, understand? Which is what? Non-uniform speed. That's all. All of you right. That graph you should draw. That's all. Which is known as non-uniform speed. Do it. Hello. రూమ్ లో ఇంతవరకు ఓపెన్ కాలేదు కదా, ఓపెన్ అయినా చేస్తాను. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏప్రిల్ రూమ్స్ ఓపెన్ అయినాయి, మే రూమ్స్ ఇంతవరకు ఓపెన్ కాలేదు. ఎప్పుడు ఓపెన్ అయితే అక్కడ వెంటనే నేను చేస్తాను. ఓకేనా? ఓకే, రూమ్స్ అయితే ఖచ్చితంగా చేస్తాను. ఓకేనా? కంప్లీటెడ్ రా?
One minute, sir.
Now, this is what you see. This is distance and time graph, so that it is giving what? Distance and time graph, so that it is giving what? At distance and time, what it is giving? If you are not saying, it is giving speed. As well as if I will draw the graph between speed and time, then what it will give?
Distance.
Again, if I have given the graph between speed and time, then what it will give? If I have drawn distance and time giving speed, now
Distance.
speed and time, what it will give?
Distance.
Distance. That's all. That is only you should know, right? So the next type of graphs which we are going to study is speed time graph. Speed, second type of graphs. Speed time graph. Speed time graph, or we can call it as what? Velocity time graph. Both are same. Velocity time graph. Speed time graph or velocity time graph. Speed time graph or velocity time graph. Okay, da? Now, let us take here. Actually, in this, we have three cases. Speed is not a single case. We have three cases in this. One by one, we will see. First case, when speed remains constant, means body is traveling with a constant speed. So constant speed means no change in speed. So acceleration is what? No change in speed. Acceleration will become what?
0.
0. That you should remember. Very good. So that is the case one. So let us see the case one. Actually, in this having three cases totally. That is why. One is uniform speed. Next one is non-uniform speed. And first one is constant speed. So let us first one. Let us come to the constant speed. So when the body is traveling with the constant speed, understanding. So in the situation, what will happen? Acceleration is 0. Acceleration will become what? Acceleration become what? Acceleration is 0 or there is no acceleration. So in this situation, how the graph will
0.
be? Imagine this is the understanding. This is the graph. So one axis who will be there? Always x-axis who will be there? Time. And y-axis who will be there? Y-axis who will be there? Speed.
Speed.
Speed. But the body is traveling what? Traveling at constant speed. Means in the sense of same 30 or 40, same the 40 or same speed it is going. So like this is the graph of constant speed. Remember, what is called as this one? constant speed. What we used to call? Constant speed. Understand? So this is the graph for constant speed. So the speed time graph, when the speed remains constant, then what will happen? Constant. So acceleration is equals to 0 meter per second. There is no acceleration when speed is constant. So if the speed time graph of a body is straight line, which is parallel to the time axis, see, is it parallel or not? Which is parallel to the time axis, yes or no? Will you accept it? Both are parallel, correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Parallel to the, whenever you will see the graph which is parallel to the time axis, means whenever the speed line is parallel to the time axis, means in the sense of, it is indicating what? It is indicating, always remember, constant speed. What we should call? Constant speed. Understand?
Speed.
R is uniform speed. So since the speed of a body is constant or uniform, there is no acceleration. So hence there is no question of finding the acceleration from such a time speed graph. We can, however, find the distance traveled by a body. How we can find the, from this graph, no acceleration. Acceleration is 0. So from this graph, we can find, what we can find, from this graph, what we can find? Distance we can find. So now, what is the distance formula? Tell me. Speed is equals to, as we know that, distance traveled. Sollungappa. Distance traveled divided
Speed
by
is equal to
time
distance
taken.
traveled by.
Now, what is the distance travel? We want distance travel. So, what is the distance travel formula? Tamil Selvan.
Distance is equal to speed into time.
Distance travel is equals to speed into time taken. Is it yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Let us imagine this is the one. All of you, till here you complete it. Please complete it fast. Till here you complete it. Speed time graph or velocity time graph. First one is what? Constant speed. Means acceleration is 0. Till here you do it fast, all of you. All of you do it. So the point is, here the point is B. Understand, here the striking point is C and this point is O. Remember, OA, BC. OA, BC. That is the thing. Do it fast, all of you. Till here you complete it fast. Completed, Ra? Clear? Any doubt?
Completed,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Now, one clue I am giving you, remember, like these situations always, you have one shape here. If you will observe, OABC, it is looks like a what, Ra? It is looks like a what? It is looks like a what?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. Is it yes or no? Tell me, Ann.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is looks like a, understanding, rectangle. So now always remember, now not just I will prove it, but I'm saying you for your purpose while you are solving numericals, remember, if you will calculate the area of this shape, then that will give you the distance traveled by a body. Do you understand, Ra? What I'm saying? If you will calculate the area of this shape, then you can, it will give you the, understanding, it will give you the distance traveled by a body. So let us start. Shall we find it now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, from previous graph, if you'll observe from this point, understanding, at point B, what is the speed drop? At point B, what is the speed? At point B, what is the speed? At the point B, what is the speed? Like previous graph you observe, man, at point B, what is the speed? BC, RS, which is equals to OA. Is it yes or no? Tell me, both are parallel, correct? OA and BC are parallel. So at
Yes,
the B
sir.
point, the speed means what? Speed is equals to BC. That is only slope. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Speed at point C, if you'll observe, speed at, understanding, speed at C, which is equals to, understanding, BC. So this BC, which is equals to what? OA, which is equals to OA, because these two are parallel lines. These two are parallel lines. So speed at point C, after time T, after time C, the speed is BC is equals to OA. BC is equals to OA. Understand? Now, if you'll observe, what is the time at C? What is the time at C point? Speed at C is OA, over. Now, time at C, tell me. You speak here. Time at C, what is the time? What is the time at C point? What is the time at C point, Ra? Amma, time axis, what is this? At C point, what is the speed? Speed is equals to BC, RS, which is equals to OA. OA or BC, both are same, both are parallel. So that I am taking speed at C, which is equals to BC or OA. Because in rectangle, you observe, rectangle, opposite sides are equal. Is it yes or no? Tell me,
Yes, sir.
same thing. So at point C, now at this point, I should know what is the distance traveled. Till when I am reaching to point B, what is the distance traveled by a body? I want to know. So now, at point B or C, if you will observe, the distance or the speed of a body is equals to BC, RS, which is equals to OA. BC, which is equals to OA. Understanding? So speed, okay. Now, at point C, what is the time taken? Tell me, what is the time taken? Time taken to travel from O to C. At point C, what is the time here? Time at point C is equals to OC. Is it correct or not? Time is equals to OC. Is it yes or no? Pradosh, understand Tamil Selvan? Speed at C, which is equals to
Yes, sir.
is equals to OA. Or else time at C. Time at C is equals to what? OC. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So let me imagine this is equation 2 and this is equation 3. Alana, you understand, Alana? Now substitute this 2 in equation 1. What is equation 1? Mahalakshmi, Alana, you tell me what is equation 1? Equation 1 is equals to what? Distance is equals to speed into time. That's all. So speed is equals to OA and into distance is equal, time is equals to OC. That's all. Right? So which is equals to what? Area of a rectangle. Yes or no? OA into OC. OA into OC is the area of a rectangle. Correct or not? This is all you not required. One point I am
Yes,
saying here.
sir.
Whenever you want to calculate the area, the distance traveled by this body, just you calculate the area of that shape. That's all. You will get it. So what is the area of a rectangle formula? Please tell me. What is the area of a rectangle formula? What is the area of rectangle formula? Mathematics, yeah.
L into B.
Length into breadth. Correct or not? So here, what is the length? Here, let me imagine this is my rectangle. What is the length here? OC. Is it yes or no? OC is the length. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And what is the breadth?
Yes, sir.
Breadth equals to BC. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
That's all. So length into breadth. Understanding? This one and this one you take. Or else this one and this one you take. Anything is same. So that always area of this rectangle will give you the understanding. The distance traveled by a body. So take 2 and 3 equations. Then substitute in equation 1. So equation 1 if you substitute, which will give you what? Equation 1. Distance is equals to speed into time, which is equals to OA into OC. So this OA into OC, which is equals to what? Area of a rectangle OABC. So distance traveled S is equals to area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle OABC. That's all. I hope you understand very well. Correct? That's all. Do it, all of you. Till here you do it. Alana, at least you say yes or no. You understand? Mahalakshmi, no response. Manya and Samya also. Tamil Selvan. Always area of this given shape will give you the distance covered by a body. That's all. When it is constant speed, that point you should remember. Constant speed. Do it.
Sir,
What, Pradosh?
this is for distance, sir.
What, Ra?
Sir, this is only for distance, sir.
This is only for calculating distance when the speed is constant. Speed is constant or uniform. Understand?
Okay, sir.
Ah. Completed? Manya, Samya. Laksha, understood, Laksha?
Understood, sir.
Ah. Suppose if it is a triangle, then what you will do? Suppose my graph is like this. From here also you can calculate distance. How you can calculate? This is only area of a triangle. What is the area of a triangle? Tell me. Half into length, half into area of a triangle. Suppose if it is a triangle like this, calculate the distance traveled by a body. What you will do? What you will do? Half into B into height. That's all. So which is equals to half into base is equals to what? O into OC into height is equals to what? BC. That's all. Nothing is there. Like this you can calculate. Understand? Understand, Laksha?
Understood, sir.
That is about this one, first case. Now go to the second case. What is the second case, Ra? If you understand this, then we can go for second one. Speed time graph when speed changes at a uniform rate. Right. Uniform acceleration. Second one. Speed time graph. This is first one, Ra. Second one you write all of you. Speed time graph. Speed time graph. Speed time graph. Speed time graph when speed changes at uniform rate. When speed changes at uniform rate. So if speed is changing uniform rate, what about acceleration, Pradosh? Tamil Selvan, 0 or it is also changing uniformly. When the speed is changing uniformly, what will happen? Acceleration also will changes? Acceleration also will changes. Acceleration also will changes uniformly. That's what you should remember. Understand? So if the speed changes at a uniform rate, then it is also having uniform acceleration. Speed at uniform rate. Speed at uniform rate. Uniform rate, then a uniform acceleration. What is having what? Uniform acceleration. Understanding? Uniform acceleration. Now, how the graph will come, Ra? Please tell me. How the graph will come? How the graph will come? Graph will be what? This is the time. Time graph, and this is the what, Ra? Which graph? Speed graph. Speed axis and time axis. Now, if it is a uniform, means in the sense of it is a straight line. Is it yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Straight line means what it is? Uniform. Uniform acceleration. If it is a straight line, it will gives you always uniform acceleration. Yes or no? Will you accept that? All of you.
Yes, sir.
You may remember first graph. From the first graph, what we have calculated? distance and time they have given, and we have calculated speed. Yes or no? We have calculated speed. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now, in this graph, they have given speed and time. Then what we can calculate? Rate of change of velocity divided by time will give you what? Will give you what? Rate of change of velocity divided by time will give you what? Acceleration. Understand?
Acceleration.
To rate of change of velocity. Rate of change of velocity divided by what? Divided by time. Is it yes or no? All of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's all. So rate of change of velocity divided by time will give you what? Acceleration. So here also the same thing, like first graph, distance and time graph, how we have done? We have found the slope. The same way if you want to calculate here acceleration also same thing. Just at whatever the point you want. Let me imagine this point I want my acceleration. What is my uniform acceleration? So let me imagine that point is P. Then what we have done, first graph, remember, we are extending in both the sides. Is it yes or no? We are extending in both the sides. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now let me imagine that point is Q. That point is Q and this point is O. Now I want to calculate acceleration. So just find the slope. That's all. What is the slope of this graph? Tell me. Slope of this graph.